So okay, what was like the music you were writing at that time, like, or and then that transition into battle rap, like, um, I mean, there's a battle online right now where people can go see your old C4 battling people. But what was that transition like from just a regular New York, New Jersey rapper into a battle rapper?
So fast forward, I'm a little older. I'm
Okay,
I'm late teens,
got
probably
you.
late 18, 19. And the Lions Den comes out. So I'm
Okay,
watching, the Lion. For those that don't know, Lions Den was a battle rap league, and I was watching. Loaded Lux hosted it, and I was watching like Arsenal and Goods, Head Ice, and all of that. And by this time, I feel way more confident in my skills. And I'm watching it, I'm like, I could do that.
mm,
I could do that because I already done like off the top of the dome type of freestyles in the street. But I was a little younger. Um, but So then Arsenal started throwing his own battle league, and he was looking for battlers, and I hit him up, and
mm.
he responded. I said, "Yo, I wanna battle in your league." And he responded right away, bro, and he told me what I had to do. I think I had to pay like a battle fee. I don't remember, like $100 to enter, and I battled O Red.
Mm. That was your first battle was O Red?
Yeah, man, and let me tell you something. It was something.
Well, I think people don't understand there's different eras of battle rap, right? I think
Right.
those you got the 106 and Park era of battle rap where it's like kind of freestyle off the top of the dome, but then you had that Smack DVD era where you can obviously see like, oh, these dudes pre-written their stuff, or they had other verses that they could use against that person. You know what I mean? And then we get into that like the late DVD era URL, early URL, where it's like I'm specifically writing for you. So was that like what was O Red throwing your way? Was he throwing like I'm writing towards you, or was he had like bars that he like kind of mixtape bars, or you know what I mean? And
Yeah,
what did you have for him?
so it was a tournament. It was like an 8-man tournament. So I didn't write specifically for him. I wrote, I don't remember, like 10 3-round verses, and I had all of them memorized for that
Wow,
day. You know what I
wow,
mean? So it was just random, like punchline street type rap and all of that.
yeah.
And I remember getting hit with my first haymaker. Oh, it didn't feel good. It didn't feel good. He said a Chris Brown Rihanna line when that first happened. He might have been the first battle rapper to say that. Yo, bro, the freaking ground was shaking, bro. Like,
Wow.
you remember the Lions Den when the crowd start going crazy and they start panning the camera all around the crowd? And
Yeah.
yeah, get him out of here. Yeah, I mean, and I'm like, oh snap. Um, but yeah, man.
Wow. Was that your first time feeling like, oh snap, I'm over my head, or was that like, oh, he got this, I'll be back?
Yo, so he won according to the judges, but when we battled, he choked. So I don't understand how he won. Um, yeah, yeah. So he definitely smoked me in that initial round. Like that's when I was like, oh yeah. But I was prepared because I'm like, yo, bro, like I said, a student, bro. Like I watched,
Yeah.
I was buying them DVDs. Like I knew what could happen. And he had like a battle out already. So I was watching. He was doing that translation joint even back
Oh yeah,
then.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
So I already kind of knew, but obviously, like just being in it is different than when you watching it on TV. But yeah, he won. They gave it to him, and I went home early. But I was just so happy that I did. I'm watching this on a DVD, bro. Like
Yeah.
the perception of it is like, oh, bro, I freaking made it.
Yeah. so,
Because
yeah.
in them times they would judge the battles in person, but when they dropped the footage on YouTube, they left it up for the fans to decide. So I felt like, yo, when it's out, they gonna see. I don't
Oh
gotta
wow.
feel like I don't gotta feel like I won. I just I just wanted people to see that I did my thing.
So okay, so so they would drop the battle. They would judge in person, but cut that off and put out the battles on YouTube. So you didn't see what who the judges picked.
Right. Yep.
Wow. Wow. And then did you always stay with Lions then, or did you go to like Grind Time or any other battle league?
So that was actually wasn't Lions, and that was the Ultimate Warrior
Oh
Arsonal
yeah.
League.
Yeah. UDubb.
Yeah. So so immediately because Arsonal wasn't doing it frequently, so it was just like a one and done. Press the DVD, get whatever bag that you get from DVDs. So immediately, like 2 weeks later, I hit up the people from Grind Time, and they responded to me too. They responded right back. They said, yo, we got tryouts. So it was like 14th Street, Union Square in the city. And now I got a little blood. I got like bloodthirsty, and they give me some dude, and I smoked him so bad. I was like a vicious monster, bro.
Wow.
Like I was smoking him, and then I was hearing him breathing hard, like out of fear. Like I was just like, man.
What did you know him in advance that who you was gonna battle, or was he like an upcoming and just kind of like on your wavelength?
So that was my first time hearing like, yo, you're gonna battle this guy.
Got you.
But I still wasn't used to writing for someone. That still was like, foreign. So I just came with rounds that I wrote for the Arsonal League.
Oh, got you. Well, you had like a lot of bars. You told
me so I had bars on deck, and I was just trying to get them off. And yeah, man, and the way the crowd was reacting, I'm like, man, maybe I should have spit this when I was battling over it. So they, go ahead.
No, go ahead. What you about to say?
I was like, yo, because they end up never dropping the footage with me and Red.
Oh,
so
wow.
Yeah, I end up using them bars too. I end up using
them. Did you ever ask Arsonal like, yo, why didn't y'all drop that battle? Or was it just back then they wasn't doing that in general? Like
he had a falling out or an issue with the DVD guy.
Got you. Okay, cool. So after that battle, did you battle some more, or was like you kind of like
that? It became my career, bro.
Wow.
I got a lot.
Wow.
The only thing is that I don't watch them today, and not even on some like super save stuff. It's just like I had a lot of potential. But I feel like my voice was extra like grungy, and like my voice is already kind of raspy, but like when I was a kid, I wanted to make it sound even way more raspy. So it's like, yo, you kind of freaking overdoing it in these videos. But at that time, 19 years old, like I was making a little name for myself, bro. Like I was doing battles, dudes like Conceited, DNA, Cortez was hosting them and stuff like that. So like all them guys that's battle rap fans' favorite battle rappers, they know who I am.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So okay, so what was your official last battle that you did? Like what was the last battle that you had? What was the last battle you had with the person, and then like what was the outcome and everything with that?
So I battled my man, his name was Days.
Okay.
But so just being young and hard-headed, I made a lot of enemies in battle rap. Like I made a lot of enemies, and after a while it just wasn't fun for me no more. But I'm like, yo, man, I come here to rap, not to be fighting y'all.
Wow.
You know what I mean? And it just took a turn for the worse. And I'm not gonna give up myself all the blame, because just being in, especially at that time, it's not like this no more, because obviously the money is there, there's big checks and all that. But during that time in battle rap, people were gonna check you on what you said. They wanted, if you were saying some gangster stuff, they wanted to see if you was really gangster. You know what I mean? And there was a few times where I've gotten pressed and people like, yo, bro, you really about that type of stuff? And then I had to react. You know what I mean? And it was becoming very toxic to me. Like I would just go to battles with anxiety. Like, yo, I didn't practice for 2 months for this opponent, but I think that I might end up fighting this rapper and that rapper. And I'll tell you off air because
Oh, got you.
But you know what I mean? So like I've had a lot of battle rap beef. So yeah. So my last battle with Days, I was already kind of like I was defeated because on top of the battle rap beef with the rappers, the fans knew it too. So the fans kind of like was turning on me. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
So you'll see their faces while I was rapping. I'll say something obviously crazy and they just won't even crack a smile. So it was just really uncomfortable. So my last battle was with Days, and that was my last battle. I was gonna have another battle after him, and unfortunately that joint ended up in a freaking brawl for all with my guys versus my opponent's guys, and that just turned really, really just like ugly, bro. Like it turned into like street stuff. I'm talking guns, brass knuckles. It turned ugly.
Jesus.
And then I was just like, you know what, bro? I don't want nothing to do with this joint no more, man. This is stupid. Like, what, you know what I mean? Like, I don't understand how we're in front of the mirror practicing, but you want to come here tough. I don't get it.